the position I take in Revelation is let's let the testimony speak. Let's let God speak. So John wrote the Revelation. God spoke through him. John's character, the Apostle John's character in the story of God was to fill the role, the position, the character of an apostle that was to witness, that lived and worked and walked and moved and was discipled by Jesus Christ himself. That was his assignment. That was his role. And so John wrote down the Revelation, not because he made it up, but because it was spoken and revealed to him, in him, and through him. And he wrote it down because that's the character he filled. Well, the same John wrote the Gospel of John. Do you know how the Gospel of John starts? And he wrote it. People don't know this, but this is for your listening pleasure. John, the Apostle John, wrote the Gospel of John at around the exact same time, 96 AD, as he wrote the Revelation. So John wrote the Revelation, then John also wrote, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. So John's writing in the beginning. So he's writing the revelation of Jesus Christ, and now he tells us in his gospel, soon after that, right around the same time, in the beginning was the Word. Why is he saying that? Because to understand life, to understand the story, to understand the book of the Revelation, to understand these symbols, you're going to have to go all the way back to the beginning of the story and understand that there's been somebody intentionally telling and unfolding the story during the history of mankind. And if your mind can be in that disposition, this is what I teach people. If your mind can be in that disposition, you can understand the Revelation. You can absolutely understand the Revelation because now you're positioned in your heart and mind. You're beginning to enter into a framework where the author can tell you what he meant when he wrote this.